Traditional numerology maps life phases using 3 variables, a birth month, day, and year, to generate a 4-node pyramid. This model operates at a 24-hour resolution. It assumes that every event occurring within the same calendar day shares an identical temporal starting point. In reality, an event is anchored to a specific second. The calculation must move past the general date and into the exact timestamp. Increasing the resolution of the inputs shifts the geometry of the result. Expanding the variables from 3 to 6 transforms the 2D map into a 3D architecture. The Generalized Pinnacle extension algorithm performs this expansion by requiring a 6-measure ISO timestamp. These measures cover the year, month, and day, alongside the hours, minutes, and seconds. This diagram shows the 3-node base of the traditional system multiplying into a foundation of 6 distinct roots. These 6 variables build upward, forming a 15-node lattice that occupies 3-dimensional space. This structure calculates the specific numerical frequencies associated with the exact moment of arrival. This visualization shows the completed algorithm. The 15-node matrix converts a single timestamp into a structural geometry. The process begins by extracting raw data from a standard timestamp. 6 atomic units of time are parsed in a strict order, moving from the fastest clock to the slowest. This ordering forms a ladder of influences. Seconds represent biological instinct. Minutes govern emotional weather. Hours represent the conscious daily will, and the day serves as the core identity. Months represent the community climate, while the year represents generational lineage. These units must be normalized into a single-digit base 9 array. To achieve this, the system uses the modulo 9 reduction function, or casting out nines, to find the foundational root of each measure. This reduces large values, like a 4-digit year, into a single root digit. In this algorithm, the single-digit constraint is absolute. It ignores traditional master numbers like 11 or 22. Every value is forced into the 1 through 9 range to maintain mathematical consistency across the lattice. The result is 6 purified base roots, labeled R1 through R6. This process removes the multi-digit complexity, leaving only the foundational digits required to construct the pyramid. These 6 roots are positioned as the base nodes of the 3D plane. The internal logic of the matrix is driven by adjacent pairwise summation. Adding R1 to R2 generates the first node for the level above. The second node comes from the sum of R2 and R3, continuing across the row. This creates level 1 of the pyramid, known as the 5 gates. Unlike the base roots, these new sums are kept in their raw state. Compounding these raw sums preserves the underlying mathematical weights for the higher levels of the structure. This summation rule fuses adjacent timescales into broader, overarching influences. The pairwise summation process repeats iteratively, causing the structure to taper inward as it ascends. The 5 nodes of level 1 condense into 4 nodes at level 2, designated as the currents. These 4 nodes combine into the 3 nodes of level 3, called the arcs. The 3 arcs narrow into the 2 nodes of level 4, the pillars. Finally, the 2 pillars merge into one singular node at the peak. The completed architecture consists of a 15-point hierarchy with 21 nodes and 30 edges. This apex node integrates all 6 dimensions of the original birth timestamp into one final value. This digit serves as the ultimate time signature for the entire moment. By utilizing a 6-measure base, the system provides a structural map of the specific frequencies present at the instant of arrival. The reason the matrix resolves in this specific 15-node pattern lies in its arithmetic engine. Because the structure is built by adding neighbors, it replicates the exact pattern of Pascal's triangle. This means every node in the lattice is a binomial-weighted combination of the 6 base roots. We can calculate the apex directly using the coefficients from row 5 of Pascal's triangle, 1R1 plus 5R2 plus 10R3 plus 10R4 plus 5R5 plus 1R6. This formula acts as the mathematical engine beneath the 15 pinnacles. The final signature is a result of this specific weighting system applied to the 6 time measures. The weights of this binomial formula reveal how the system values different layers of time. The highest multipliers, the 10s, are assigned to R3 and R4. The lowest multipliers, the 1s, fall on R1 and R6. Returning to our temporal ladder, R3 and R4 represent the conscious daily will and core identity. R1 and R6 represent biological instinct and generational lineage. The mathematics prioritizes the conscious daily personality 10 times more than the passing second or the broad generational karma. By weighting the conscious rungs of time most heavily, the system aligns the final time signature with the domain of daily choices.